Welcome back, everyone. 9 o'clock to start your Saturday morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on 13 Sunrise. I'm Matthew Foltz alongside Lindsay Monroe. And I hope you had a great week. I hope you're not too tired or getting a little contagious or sick from these up and down weathers because, man, what a week it has been, Lindsay.
It is, one of those times of year where you just have to have all the thicknesses of coats ready to go by the door because you never know what you're going to need that day.
I know you do. One day I'm got my window open, letting in some fresh air. Next day I'm like, okay, keep the heat on.
I know
because it's dropping. And you were saying in some parts, especially up to the north this weekend, might see a little bit of snow.
Yes, best chance of snow accumulating will be in the northeastern tier of the state. Typically that lake effect snow band area that we talk about. But this is going to be a winter coat kind of setup between now and I think even really into Tuesday. We're going to really drop back down with our temperatures. And of course, we've got some snow to come along with it. Let's break down what's going on in the sky. This is our visible satellite imagery showing us where we've got some pretty thick clouds that are in place versus who's actually seeing a little sunshine. So the farther right now you go to the west and to the south, actually that cloud cover has been thinner. So we are getting a little bit more sun breaking through this morning versus areas north. So right now Bunker Hill under a pretty thick cloud deck at 26 degrees right now. But I wanted to show you Bainbridge. Some more blue sky there over in Connorsville, East Central Indiana, getting in on a little sun out there right now at 27, and Greensburg down in Decatur County seeing some sunshine this morning at 28. I hope you can enjoy a little sun while it is out. We are watching our next weather system that's going to roll in this afternoon. This is not going to be a major rain or snow maker, but the temperature profile across the state's going to really determine what we're going to see out of this. I think it's going to be light regardless. Some of us see some raindrops. Some of us see a little frozen precip mixing in with that at times. Temperatures today recovering around the Indy Metro briefly back into the upper 30s and then start to fall tonight. 39 your forecast high today in Indy, 42 in Columbus. So as we prepare for this incoming wave of light precip, this takes us through 3 o'clock today. Again, it's going to be relatively light, not a ton of impacts, perhaps a few slick spots as we get into the evening tonight. Better chance of at least some light snow accumulation as we get into Sunday. We'll talk more about that timeline as well as a warming trend for the work week in your full forecast.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. We want to get you caught up on some breaking news this morning. The Grant County Sheriff's Department is confirming to us that a fire broke out this morning at the Marion VA Medical Center. That's a little over an hour northeast of Indy. So here are some pictures of the fire from a viewer just sent in to us. The department has not said what has caused this fire, but we do have a crew that's on their way to the scene right now. And of course, we'll bring you the latest details as soon as we learn more. But again, you can see some of those pictures of heavy smoke coming in from a viewer that was sent to us. We'll break you or bring you the latest updates again as soon as we learn more. Right now, crews are working around the clock to prepare for Beech Grove officer Brian Elliott's visitation and funeral. That will happen tomorrow and Monday at Beech Grove High School. Our Logan Gay spoke with a member of law enforcement for more insight about the work to honor an officer killed in the line of duty.
1 week after Beech Grove officer Brian Elliott was shot and killed, he'll be laid to rest, among other heroes, at Crown Hill Cemetery. Honoring the men and women who die serving their communities takes dozens of people.
We bring a lot of people in to try to all work together with different aspects.
Master Trooper Philip Hensley is part of the team working behind the scenes to make this as easy on the family as they can. They're helping plan the memorials, supporting Officer Elliott's family, and standing guard over him.
Kind of a reverence perspective in that you gave your life serving your community, serving the state of Indiana. We are going to make sure that we are with you for the remainder of your time until you reach that point of final rest.
Hensley has served on the Indiana State Police Honor Guard for 19 years, assisting with numerous line of duty funerals. He says each one stays with him.
It gets hard. It really does wear you down when we hear that another police officer's lost his life. And the more we do these, the more tired of it we get, to be honest. So, but it's always a true honor to have any part in representing that officer in his final moments.
Law enforcement officers will travel from near and far to honor Officer Elliott. Neighbors are also expected to line the procession route to pay their respects.
It truly does pull the heartstrings to see all of these folks who, he may have never met, never interacted with, but that's part of their town. That's part of their community.
But one moment will bring everything into focus. Officer Elliot's final 10:42, the radio call signaling his end of service.
That's kind of the last call for us as police officers to hear his car number referencing him. So yeah, that when we hear that over the radio, that is absolutely an emotional part of the service.
A final call, a final salute, a community saying goodbye. In Indianapolis, Logan Gay, 13 News.
Well, your time is now 9:05. Right now, people in Monroe County are still cleaning up after what's left from Thursday's severe storm. So this is what it looked like in parts of Bloomington about 12 hours after that storm hit. The National Weather Service confirming an EF2 tornado touched down on the ground for 4 miles, reaching up to winds of up to 120 miles per hour. Now, businesses like the Monroe County Humane Society says they're forced to close after floodwater got into its vet clinic.
We did take a pretty big hit. Really just thankful that all the people and the animals are okay. If it had happened a few hours earlier, we would have been having a different conversation.
Now, the Humane Society doesn't know how long it will take to rebuild. So far, good news is there haven't been no reports of any serious injuries or deaths from that storm. This morning, we are hearing from Chicago Bears fans about the battle to move their team stadium to Indiana. So the team has been in Illinois for over more than 100 years now, but a fight with the state over the new stadium has team leaders looking at other options. Right now, Indiana seems to be all in, as state leaders say the Bears are interested in building a stadium in the Wolf Lake area of Hammond. Indiana lawmakers also just voted unanimously to support a bill that would create a stadium authority in Northwest Indiana to help finance it and make it a reality. 13 News caught up with some Bears fans here who say they're all in too.
It's unbelievable. Like I said, to have an NFL team right here, NFL Stadium, maybe they'll make a village out of it.
The sky's the limit. I mean, hotels, bars, restaurants, astronomical, unbelievable amount of traffic flow into the city, all good.
Now, state officials say the Bears are committed to contributing $2 billion toward the project. We'll keep you posted on how the progress moves forward.